So life is a story. If people go online and they express themselves and they record themselves and send it out and allow others to see them, for me, all this could be interpreted, could be looked at as storytelling. Now, many people are in the position of having a story where they wake up every morning and they run around to do things that are important to them. And there is a narrative that runs between them and the story that they are creating. So I call them active people. Everybody can get into active mode, and they're going around and creating stuff, creating events, creating stories outside. And there are people who are more introverts that are maybe not doing so much, but still they have a story to tell to themselves, or maybe to their families or those around them on the phone, maybe. So I wanted to look for a moment at the story that is being told by one who is an introvert, that is an introvert, that is telling herself or herself a story that in fact decides their mood, their feeling towards various parts, narratives, pieces, ideas that are in the story that repeat themselves again and again. You wake up in the morning with the same story, maybe for all your life. This voice inside of you that you talk to yourself, you tell yourself, you report to yourself about your situation, about what it is different today from tomorrow, what is this different from yesterday. And you're trying to push the story around so maybe today or tomorrow will be different from yesterday. But it is the nature of the story that it's a lot easier to handle if you engage your heart with the story. When you engage your heart with the story, question how much you allow your heart to be part of the story. Because if you are looking for satisfaction, happiness, and joy from the story that you're telling, you might want to consult your heart, what your heart tells you about the story, about the different parts of the story, about the different characters that play in the story, usually a certain part, certain role. So about the heart, because the heart is not something you can play around so easily. In fact, maybe the heart is the reason why the story is being told at all. Maybe the heart is the energy-wise, the heart maybe also is the initiator of this existence altogether. The fact that I talk, or the fact that I am, they start from the heart. The heart is the first organ, the first um, chakra through which the rest of the body flower from. So the heart must be understood or rather the heart must be taught. Because it is the engagement and the involvement of the heart in the story that make the story accepted after all. If the heart is understood, if the heart is taught within the story, then you tell yourself which is your life, how you understand your life, how you project your life, how you explain your life, and how you relate with yourself within the story, or you relate to other within the story that you feel about yourself. So if the heart is considered, if the heart is understood, if the heart is engaged and is the center part of the story, if it is the heart is satisfied with the story, so then you are like a bird. The heart is like wings that take you. You flow easy with the energy of the body, with the energy of the life, as you call them. So it is mostly the teaching of the heart, or the comprehending of the heart, or the positioning the heart in the center of the story, that make you're able to tell a story that could actually flow and take your story where you need to go. Yeah, so the heart is the engine, is the emotional engine that needs to be taught, needs to be understood. So the whole vehicle, the whole vessel of a human can feel happy and satisfied, and that relates to telling stories. Like everybody is telling stories from the morning to the evening to themselves and through the dream life, and then outside telling stories. Now everybody is projecting themselves and exposing themselves online. So yeah, when the heart is the center of the story, then maybe we have start to talk about love as a most easy path. When you find a way to go through the path of the heart and with the heart, then you can satisfy in really balance, really go along with the feeling that you are happy, that you are joyful, allow your heart to determine the path emotionally at any given moment. So the path of the heart is my narrative of story. Yeah. Thank you for watching.